Well, welcome back to the shed. Sorry about the whirring sound, it's the fan. Drawing a bit of fresh air in. It actually came out of a photocopier they were going to junk at work. That did. One of those long fans that looks like a water wheel did. Got a little shaded pole motor on it. You can tell this house isn't child friendly, can't you? Do not get a finger poke, and otherwise you will get the electroshock. And well, moving away from Philips products, got another very good offering here from Sharp, and it's a genuine one made in Japan, slightly in excess of 30 years ago. It's a GF 9500 stereo radio cassette recorder, microprocessor control no less, and obviously the speakers detach. And if we look at the back of it, not that much to see on the back, but you've got RCA inputs for a magnetic record deck there, and a ground wire too, external microphones, even the little remote plug. All that would do is to stop the motor in the machine, by the way. Beat switch, designed to get rid of those annoying whinnying sounds when recording, and definitely showing that this has AC bias recording. With being so old, of course, the 5-pin DIN plug is still fitted, and also sockets for an external aerial. 2 of them, one each for your speaker plugs. 12 volts DC in, main zib. If you want to run this on 110, 120, you can do. What you do is undo this tiny screw here, slide this plate over, and it exposes another pin under here and covers the pin up I'm using here. And there you are, away you go. You just plug your boombox lead in with your slightly odd looking American or Canadian or whatever plug on it, and away you go. Now on the front, quite an impressive lineup. Mono stereo, chrome and normal, even metal tape for heaven's sakes, manual and automatic record levels, Dolby noise reduction if you want it, 4 wavebands, short, medium, long, and a VHF as well. And there's your function selector switches, volume controls left and right, recording volume there if you're going to use that, the almost inevitable bunch of LEDs. So this is the very early 80s we're talking about here. 1 each for left and right sound level, and APSS. Now that's a thing you don't hear about much nowadays. Mechanical tape counter, but the only thing that is mechanical to do with this tape deck. Very soft touch controls, no clunky pop bang flash on this one. Power off and on, full size headphone socket, and the eject, that too is just mechanical. But it does sound rather nice through its 2-way speakers. And with all the new belts in there and a bit of an overhaul, should keep going for a while now. Demonstrate the APSS. See, it's found the start of the track again. By the way, don't be tempted to use APSS or search too much, because it will wear your heads out prematurely. Doesn't matter what sort of tape deck you've got, it will wear your heads out prematurely, because the way it finds it is simply by listening for a silence. the track, even when on rewind or fast forward, will still produce a signal, and all the equipment does is listen for a silence in that signal, a gap between the tunes if you like, and then stop. So yeah, probably not a good idea to use it too much, but it does go. And we've even got the rod aerial, which is perfectly alright here. Don't often find that those have escaped unmolested. I don't know what I'll get on the radio, mind you.
More compensation for that.
But that's in fine voice by the sound of it. So there we are. That's another ancient thing. I believe I originally saved this from the rubbish dump, or it was about to be chucked into a skip. That was years ago, so it's probably about time it had a bit of TLC. Anyway, see you again soon.